Well, today's Friday, and now it's a new unit for history. And what we had for history for your test in that first chapter, all about creation and how God created the world, the Sumerian civilizations, which were probably the most ancient of the civilizations that we'll be studying. But this next one's going to be another one that is also going to be in one of the older ones, and that's Mesopotamia. Um, if you think about it, then what you'll find is that we are going to look at this section here, focusing on these civilizations. Now, you're going to find out about a place, an area of that part of the country or part of the world, really, called the Fertile Crescent. Now, the Fertile Crescent is, in fact, if you look on page number 22 or 23, you'll see a map there. It's sort of the darker green. It looks like a crescent, which is sort of in a sense, a half circle, though it's maybe round, may not be perfectly round. This one isn't perfectly round, but it is roundish. And what that's called means fertile. If you think about Fertile, that word, the word fertile means it is a good place for growing things. And if you look at the map, you'll notice what is it that you see on both sides of where all that green is. There's something there that helps the area to be fertile, and so that's what you're looking at there. The Sumerian civilization geography, talking about the different geographical features. You want to have those in your notes. You'll want to have the part at the bottom, the archaeology in the Old Testament. You might find some this next time. You might find some questions in there about some of these other sections, and particularly some of the words. They do have some words in there that are bolded, and also for for an archaeologist who is one who's well known for discovering many of the ancient things in that area. And so then you're going to be reading all the way through page number 23, which is the last page there with the map on it. And so take some notes on that. Remember, 4 notes per page. Also be aware of the map itself, because you'll probably see that, at least on a quiz, probably on a test. We'll also be discussing some of the aspects of writing a paragraph, and starting next week. I was going to try to do it this week, but we'll go for next week as far as writing things about paragraphs and trying to figure out what those paragraphs, how they're supposed to be set up, what you use as far as the beginning of the paragraph, and what kind of information you put in there, how you gather the information, those type of things. This is sort of a beginning part to the next test, which we'll have, and some of your worksheets will have some actual, some actual essays that you're going to be doing. And so I've already been talking about this several times, as I was talking at the beginning of the year about this. But make sure that you are listening to this entire video. Make sure you're watching, doing the things you need to do, writing the notes. The videos are not very long. I think the longest one I've had has been 10 minutes. And you should be aware of the fact that you are required to watch this video. I've said it many times in class, and yet there are some that still basically are just being deceitful to your parents and to me. And so I would appreciate it, your parents would appreciate it, and the Lord would appreciate that you were doing what you were supposed to do, and that means watching the entire video. All right, well, that's it, and have a good weekend. Hopefully, we'll be able to go outside next week, and we look forward to seeing you then. Have a good day. Bye.